is resolved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.
Hello friends, I, Shreyans Kothari, welcome you all to the YouTube channel of S. Chand Academy. In this channel, we usually provide you video solutions of the published books so that these videos complement the book. You just need to scan the QR code and yes, you are there. We are trying to make that old saying true, किताबें भी बोलती हैं. Generally, we follow a simple pattern to all these videos. We just make you understand the simple concept or the basic concept behind the topic. And then we try to solve some of the questions from the book. This video can be seen standalone also because this video in itself is complete to clear the doubts. Talking about this book, man, this is the Quantitative Aptitude by S. Chand. One of the best books you can find for this particular section in the country. Why so? Because I guess this is the most comprehensive book available as it is regularly updated. The new questions are added and you name an exam, you will find this book appropriate. Why so? It is for bank, SSC, railways, MBAs, hotel management, sub-inspectors, UPSC, you name it and it is there. So for quantitative aptitude, even for the campus recruitments, students follow this book. And I guess this is the most comprehensive book of all and I guess the oldest one. Why I am saying oldest one? Oldest one with the updated one. So you don't have to go anywhere else, just stick to this book. So without wasting time, let's move to the chapter. So here we are with chapter number 34, that is heights and distances. Friends, this chapter is heights and distances. That means there will be questions to find out the heights of something, say for example lighthouse or pole or a flag, anything. You have to find out height or you have to find distances. So to find the heights and distances, what we'll use is trigonometry. Basic trigonometry will be very helpful for you all to find out heights and distances. This is the application of trigonometry, how trigonometry can be applied to find these heights and distances. Basic formula of Pythagoras theorem will be helpful. So as we do generally, what we'll do is we will clear the concept first, then do some questions, and here we are with the chapter called heights and distances. So there you go. First part, see what I've generally done is I have put the screenshot from the book itself so that you can relate everything to the book. The basic thing, in a right angled triangle OAB, you can see OA and B. This is perpendicular, this is base and this is hypotenuse and this is the right angle triangle, the right angle part, and this is theta, right? So BOA is theta. If you say sine theta, that is perpendicular upon base. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base. Fourth part is cosec theta, just opposite of sine theta. I can remember or recall what exactly we learned in our school time, and I'm sure sometime in the school you have also learned this very popular formula PBP upon HHB. And if you remember, what do we call it? Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. Remember this line if you have heard first time, for the first time. Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. Just remember this and the trigonometry is done. How? See, Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. This is sine, this is cos, this is tan. So sine theta is perpendicular hypotenuse. You will never forget this. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. You will never forget this. And tan theta is this. And just reverse of sine, you have cosec. Just reverse of cos, you have sec, and just opposite of tan, you have cot. So cosec is hypotenuse upon perpendicular, sec is hypotenuse upon base, and cot is base upon perpendicular. So this is the actual formula we need to learn, and this is the source from where you have arrived to this. So you have to remember this, and this is the actual application of trigonometry, right? We move on to the second screen and let's see what does it say. These are the basic trigonometrical identities you need to learn. Just revising. Sine square plus cos square is equal to 1. So when you add sine square to cos square, you get 1. 1 plus tan square is equal to sec square. And in the similar fashion, 1 plus cot square is equal to cosec square. So 1 plus tan square is sec square, 1 plus cot square is cosec square. These are the only thing you need to remember. One more thing, if you remember, we made a table of all the angles. This is the table I am talking about, my friends. This is the actual table. And if you want to make this table instantly, if you want to make the whole table instantly, we have a very simple formula. See, starting with the sine and keeping the angles same. Angle is 0, 30, then there is 45, then 60 and 90. Just do one thing. I'm sure some of you know this. Write 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, starting from 0. So starting from 0, write 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just divide all by 4. Just divide all by 4. Right? And do one thing. Just underroot it. Underroot all of them. And you are there. How come? See, 0 by 4 is 0. So this will come out to be 0. 1 by 4 and root 4 is 2. So it will come out to be 1 by 2. It will be like root 2. Okay, do one thing. 2 by 4 is 2. So it will be 1 by root 2. 3 by 4 is like root 3 by 2. And then 4 by 4 is 1. So 1. So finally we have sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. And sine 90 is 1. Whenever you are somewhere in the middle, you can't remember what exactly the value of sine any angle. So just do one thing. Write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide by 4 and underroot all. If you want to make cos table, cos table is just reverse of that. From the right hand, write 1, 0, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2. That is the simplest way you can do. Because sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So 0 goes there, 1 by 2 goes there, 1 by root 2 goes here, root 3 by 2 comes here, and 1 comes here. That is it. So I don't think you will have any problem making cos. Now talking about tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but sine upon cos. Sine by cos is what? Tan theta. So 0 divided by 1 is 0. When you 1 by 2 divide by root 2, so 2 gets cancelled out. This will be upon, so 1 upon root 2, root 3, right? 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2. Tan 45 is 1. 2 gets cancelled out, root 3 remains on the numerator part, and 1 by 0 is infinitive. Infinitive. So this is the table, and you can see, we have reached to the same table here. It's like 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, da, 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 da. So you can make this table on your own without remembering all. If you remember, it is very good. If you don't remember, just make it out, make one, right? So this is how these tables are made. Now we have arrived to the real application of all these angles or theta or trigonometry. Two terms you need to know. One is angle of elevation, another is angle of depression. Meaning are different, but angles are same. Meaning are different, angles are same. What does that mean? I'll show you. Suppose a man from a point O looks up at object P, placed above the level of his eye. then the angle which the line of sight makes with the horizontal through O, it is known as angle of elevation of P as seen from O. So this is O. This is say for example some point I am seeing it. So this is the line of sight and making from the horizontal part. This is theta and this is known as angle of elevation. Angle of depression. Suppose a man is at a point O, looks down at an object. Say for example O and A looks down an object of P placed below the level of his eyes, then the angle which the line of sight makes with the horizontal through O is called the angle of depression. This angle is known as angle of depression. So this is angle of depression when you are at the higher level and you see something which is below your level, and angle of elevation is when you see something from the lower level to the higher level. Okay, let's move on to some of the questions we need to do, and here we are with the questions. We'll do, say for example, 8 to 10 questions. The important part is just watch out for each and everything I do in the question. I don't think this chapter is very tough, but complexity of the chapter you say or the theory you say will make a little bit tougher. So I'll try to keep everything simple. You just need to remember 2-3 things. First is on first slide, I told you sin theta, what sin theta is, what tan theta is, what cos theta is. Pandit Badri Prasad har har bole, that you need to remember. Then you need to remember the basic angles, 60 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, the basic angles, because on that angle the real values will depend, right? So these are 2-3 things you need to remember. Now we start with the question. Let's see what the question says. A pole is standing on the top of a house. Height of the house is 25 meter. First question, height of the house is 25 meter. And there is a pole on it. So I don't know how much is the height. I write h. The angle of elevation of the top of the house from point P is 45 degree. From the top of the house, this is 45 degree. And the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from P is 60 degree. Top of the pole is 60 degree. So this is 60 degree now. Okay, great. Point P is on the ground level. Yes, it is on the ground level. What is the height of the pole? You need to find out the height of the pole. So you need to find this, right? Okay. So applying all the trigonometry here, see, for this height, you need to know the whole height. For the whole height, you need to know this height, this distance. We have this distance and this angle, right? So we have this distance and angle, this distance from this point P towards the base. Now applying the same formula here, what we'll do is tan 60 degree, why 60 degree? Because this angle is 60 degree, is perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is 25 plus h, right? Divide by base is 25. And what is tan 60 degree? Tan 60 degree is root 3. So root 3 into 25. Why 25? Because that 25 will go here, is equal to 25 plus h. So h is equal to 25 root 3 minus 25, because this 25 will go here, so root 3 will remain here. So 25 root 3 minus 25 is h. Let's see what exactly h is. We'll take common 25 and the root 3 minus 1 remains inside. So 25 is here. A root 3 is approximately 1.73. So 1.73 minus 1 is 0.73. So 25 into 73. So here we go 73 and here we put 25. 5 into 3 is like 15. 1, 5 sevens. So 5 into 7 is 35, 36. 2. 7, 3. 3 2s are 6 and 2 7s are 14. So we get 5, 6 and 6, 12, 1 carry, 4 and 1, 5, 5 and 3, 8, 1, 8, 2, 5, and there is a point after 2. So 18.25 approximately is the answer. Is there any answer like 18.25? Is there anything? No, it is not. But we can directly find out 25 root 3 minus 1. Directly we have the answer. If we calculate this, we will get the answer. But I should have looked at the options first, that they need the point answer or they need the root answer. Directly we have this answer 25 root 3 minus 1, which came a minute earlier than the final answer, right? So you could have saved 1 minute if you had seen this for options first. So we have our answer. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is question number 2 from the exercise. From a point exactly midway between the foot of the two towers P and Q, the angle of elevation of their tops are 30 and 60 respectively, the ratio of the height of P and Q, right? So what we'll do is P and Q, P is 30 degree. So if it is 30 degree, angle is small here. This is exact middle. This is 30 degree. This is 60 degree, right? That is given. And say for example, this is x1 and this is x2. And what exactly is given? The angles of elevation are given. The ratio of height of P and Q. So this is P and this is Q. In this, we know it very well that x1 is equal to x2. Why so? Because this is exactly midway. So if it is exactly midway, this x and this x is same, right? From this triangle, we have tan theta. Tan theta is equal to PBP, that is P by x1. Tan theta is tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is P by x1. That means P is equal to x1 by root 3. That is the first part, P. Now from this portion, we have Q by x2 is equal to tan 60 degree. How come? See, this is the angle, this is the perpendicular, this is the base. So if it is base, that means PBP HHB, P upon B, Q upon x2. Tan 60 degree is root 3. So Q is equal to root 3 x2. And as we know, x1 is equal to x2. So what is required? We want the ratio of height. So P by Q, that is the ratio of heights. What is P? X by root 3. Why x? Because we know that x1 and x2 are same. And here it is root 3x. So x gets cancelled out. Root 3 comes in denominator. So it becomes 1 upon root 3 into root 3 is equal to 1 upon 3. So answer is 1:3. Is there any option like 1:3? Yes, it is 1:3. Here we go. Right? That was a very simple question. Just make the diagram first. If you will make the diagram first, and if the diagram is correct, I don't think you will have any problem. We move on to next question. The next question, question number 4 of the same exercise. A kite is flying at height of 123 meter. So at the height of 123 meter, a kite is flying. The thread attached to be assumed at the stretch straight and makes an angle of 60 degrees. So we have angle, we have height with the level of ground. The length of the string is what? Right? We have to find the length of the string. So here we go. It is like 123. This is the kite. This is we need to find out. And the angle made is 60 degree. Right? We have perpendicular with us. We have hypotenuse. So PBP HHB. So P upon H. Sine 60 degree is equal to 123 by hypotenuse, that is x. Sin theta is PBP upon HHB. So P upon H. P, that is perpendicular, because it is said the kite is flying at the height of 123 meter, and we have to find the length of the string in a very nearest to whole number. So let's see what does it say. Sin 60 exactly कितना है? Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to 123, and it goes over here, so x here. Now x is equal to 123 by root 3 into 2. Now need to find out this. Let's see how should we find out. We do one thing. Multiply 2 into 123. First do that. So that comes out to be 6, 4 and 2. And then we multiply both side by root 3. So root 3 on the upper side, root 3 on the bottom side. So when we multiply root 3 on the both side, it comes out to be 3 into root 3. Right? Just cancel out 3 by 24. So 3 by 24 is like 8 and 2. So it becomes 82 root 3. 82 into root 3, and root 3 is 1.73 approximately. So we multiply 173 into 82. 3 2s are 6, 7 2s are 14, 1, 2 into 2, 3. So 346. 8 3s are 24. 8 into 7 is 56. 58, 5. 8 into 1, 8 plus 5 is 13. So approximately 6, 4 and 4, 8, 8 and 3, 1, 1 and then 4 and 1. So 141.86 is the thread. So 141.86 is approximately, it's like 142. So let us see, is there any option called 142 in the options? Let's see, 142, yes it is, 142. Here we go. We are on the answer now. We did a simple calculation, that is it. What we did was, first make this figure. The most important part is, if you make the figure correct, answer will be correct. If you are not on the figure, then it is gone. Let's see, let's do some more questions here. Question number 10, again a very typical question of height and distance, because there is a ladder, there is a wall, and let's see what does it say. An angle of elevation of a ladder leaning against a wall is 60 degree. So let's make the wall, let's make the ladder, and ladder is here. This angle is 60 degree as it is said. And the foot of the ladder is 4.6 meter away, 4.6 meter away from the wall. The length of the ladder is, you have to find ladder, right? This you have to find. So no perpendicular this time, right? PBP HHB. So PBP, base upon hypotenuse, is cos theta, right? Cos theta is cos 60 degree. So base is like 4.6 divided by h. So cos 60. Cos 60 is sin 30, and sin 30 is 1 by 2. So I guess not a very big deal now. H is equal to 2. We just cross multiplication. 2 comes here, h goes there. So 4.6 into 2 is equal to 6 into 2, 12, 1, 9.2 is the answer. But I don't know, is there any answer called 9.2 in the option? Yes, it is. Here we go. 9.2 is the right answer. Here we go. Go to the next question. The next question, question number 11 for you all. Let's see what does it say. An observer is 1.6 meter tall. An observer is, so here is the observer with 1.6 meter tall. 20 root 3 away from a tower. So this is 20 root 3 away from a tower, right? The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the tower is 30 degree. This is 30 degree. Great. find the height of the tower. You have to find out the height. See, leave that 1.6 away. You know that if this portion is 20 root 3, this will be sure 20 root 3. So we go with this part. Let this part, this portion is just x and this angle is 30 degree. So PBP HHB, P upon B, that is tan 30 degree is equal to x upon 20 root 3, right? Tan 30 is 1 upon root 3 is equal to x upon 20 root 3. Root 3 gets cancelled out, 20 grows over there, so x is equal to 20. So we know that this x is equal to 20 meter. Now 20 meter plus the height of man should be added. So this height of man is 1.6. So when you add 20 plus 1.6, it becomes 21.6 meter. And here we go. We have the answer again. So bang on the answer. Just because we were on the right track. So this is the most important part you need to know. First, you have to make the figure correct on a right path, right way, and then just find out how trigonometry can be applied, how theta can be a very helpful thing. Here we go to the next question. The next question is question number 12. Two ships are sailing on the sea on the two sides of the lighthouse, right? So we make figure over here. This is the lighthouse. These are the two ships. The angles of elevation of the top of the lighthouse as observed from the two ships is 30 degree and 45 degree. So this is, say for example, 45 degree. This is 30 degree, for example, right? No problem. If the lighthouse is 100 meter high, this is 100 meter high. You have to find the distance between two ships. So you have to find this. So this is x1, this is x2, and you need to find x1 plus x2. See, this is 100, this is, everything is given, just form the formula. See, if this is 45, this is 100, that will be 100. Why? Because I tell you, tan 45 is equal to perpendicular upon base. So 100 upon base is x1, right? Tan 45 is 1. 1 is equal to x1 is multiplied by tan 45. So x1 come here and 100 is there. So x1 is equal to 100 as I told you. Why? Because in tan 45 degree, the both are same. Like this for 100 and this 100 is the perpendicular and the base are same. When you talk about 30 degree, so 30 degree is like tan 30 is equal to 100 upon x2. So I put x2 over here. x2 is like this and tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So 1 upon root 3 will multiply with 100. So 100 into root 3. Root 3 is approximately 1.73. So 1.73 into 100 is approximately 173. So 173 is x2 and 100 is x1. So when we add 100 to 173, approximately 273. Is there any option like 273? Yes, there is. So as you can see, very easily, smoothly, fluently, I am doing all the questions because I am applying just the basics. I am applying just the concept, and that is actually you need to apply. No need to get panic about the question. Okay, how will we do that? There are two ships. Everything is there. Just understand the question properly. Just make the figure. If you make the figure right, everything is all right. If you make the figure wrong, I can't help it. Move on to another question now. Now this is something different. The man is watching from the top of the tower. A boat is speeding away from the tower, right? So this is the tower. Where is it? Here it is. Here's the tower. Here's the ship. Ship is going away. So for example, somewhere here and after somewhere here. I guess this is the way. The boat makes an angle of depression of 45 degree with the man's eye when the distance is 60 meter. So this is 60 meter. If this angle is 60 degree, that means this angle, 40 or 65, 60, 45. So if this is 45 degree, the angle of depression, This angle of elevation will be 45 only. So this is 60, this is 45, and after some times it makes 30 degree, as it said. After 5 seconds, the angle of depression becomes 30. So 5 seconds is the place, and this is x1, right? Now we know it very well. If this is 45, this is 60, this must be 60. How come? We know it very well. Tan 45 is equal to PBP HHB, P upon B. P is what we need to find out, and B is 60. So cross multiply this 60 here, and 45 is 1. So P is 60, because tan 45 is 1. When you multiply with the base value is 60. So it comes out to be 60, right? So we find out the whole distance now after this. So what we'll do is tan 30, right? The whole distance, we call it, say, x. The whole distance, x, not x1. The whole is x. We call it x, right? And this is 60. So perpendicular upon the whole base, we call it A, so that we don't get confused, right? This is A, right? We call it A. Okay. So tan 30, my friend, you need to remember all the time, is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to 60 by A. Cross multiplication, A is equal to 60 into root 3. So we got 60 root 3. Sorry. 60 root 3 here. I guess there is something which I have made a mistake. We got 60 root 3, not 30, right? So A is 60 root 3, the whole, and this part is 60. So actually what we see is the whole, the distance traveled, this portion in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, he has traveled 60 root 3 minus 60. That is what x1 is. We have wrote x1, 60 root 3 minus 60. So x1, the distance is 60 common and root 3 minus 1. This is actually x1. Now what is the speed? Speed is equal to distance upon time, right? We need to find out the speed. So speed is equal to distance. Distance is 60 root 3 minus 1 upon time is 5 seconds, and that is meter per second. If we have to calculate in kilometer per hour, so what we'll do is, okay, so if it is in meter per second, let's do it in kilometer per hour. So when you convert from meter per second to kilometer per hour, just multiply it by 18 by 5. So 60 root 3 minus 1 divide by 5 into 18 by 5, and that is the final answer in kilometer per hour. Let's calculate this, right? See, here we go. We have 5 here and 60 here. So it's like 12, and 12 into 18 into root 3 minus 1. Root 3 is 1.73 minus 1. So it will be approximately 0.73. Divide by 5. So divide by 5 is 10 into 2. 5, what we can do is 10 into 2, so that it will be easy for the points, right? 18 into 2, that is 36. So when we multiply 36 into 12, so we get 6 into 2, that is 12. We got 1. 2 into 3, that is 6 into 7. We get 36. So we get 2. Then 7 is 6 is 3, 1, 432. Now 432 into 73, that is the part. So we multiply 432 into 73. Let's do it. 3 into 2 is 6, 3 into 3 is 9, and 3 into 4 is 12, 1296. 7 into 2 is 14, carry 1, 7, 3, 21 and 22, 2. 7 into 4, 28, 30. So we got 30. We get 6, 9 and 4. So 4 and 9 is 13, 1, 2 and 2, 4 and 1, 5, 1, 3. So 31536. So we have 31536. Divide by 10. And if you remove this thing, then it will come 100. So 10 into 100. So 102030, just 31.536. Is there any option like 31.536? 31.536 is approximately 32 kilometer per hour. Approximately 32 kilometer per hour is the answer. So in this way, they have added the concept of time speed both and with the height and distance. Let's move on to another question. So we have moved to question number 22. That is serious 2016 old previous year paper question. See, what does it say? The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points P and Q at distances m square and n square respectively from the base and in the same straight line with are complementary. The height of the tower is, see, what is complementary? First thing is, there are two types of angles, if you know. One is complementary, one is supplementary. Supplementary angle is when they add to 180 degree and complementary is when they add to 90 degree, right? So what it says, the angles of elevation from the top of the tower from 2 points P and Q. So one is P and one is Q, right? And at the distance of m square and n square. So it is m square, it is n square. And the angles are complementary. Say for example, this is theta, then that is 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta, not 30, right? So it is 90 minus theta. That means if it is 60, it will be 30 or something like that. In the same straight line with our complement, this height of the tower, you need to find this height. Say for example, we call it A, right? So we have a tan theta, right? Tan theta, when we count this first triangle, right? I write it AB. So APB, if I take APB, the first triangle, the tan theta will be A by m square. And in the same way, this is tan 90 minus theta. So tan 90 minus theta is AB, that is A by n square, right? So it is A by m square, it is A by n square because this portion is m square and this portion is n square. So we have two things with us. See, tan 90 minus theta is always cot theta. So cot theta becomes A by n square. What we'll do, we will have two different equations. This is equation first, this is equation second. Let's multiply both the equations from the left side and the right side. So if I multiply tan theta dot cot theta, it comes out to be A by m square into A by n square, right? When we tan theta into cot theta is just 1 because tan theta is 1 upon cot theta. So we'll do it 1 upon cot theta by cot theta cancel. So this value is 1. This is A square by, m square n square, right? So when we cross multiply, it is A square is equal to m square n square. So A, that is height, is equal to mn. So the height of the tower is mn. Is there any option like mn? Yes, it is. So we move on to last question of the exercise. See, we are at the end of the exercise. We'll do the last question, but I want to say one thing for sure, that you need to practice these questions. These questions are not very tough. Just remember the identities. Just remember the formula of theta. And one more, what I told you is Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. All these things you need to remember and you are there. So, here we go. If a 30-meter ladder is placed against 15-meter wall, so we have a 15-meter height wall and it is like 30 meter this, such that it just reaches to the top of the wall, then the elevation of the wall is equal to, we have to find this theta. If you remember, this is H and this is P, Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. So we have sine theta equal to Pandit is 15 and har yani hypotenuse, that is 30. So sine theta, if it is 1 by 2, do I need to tell you what exactly it is? It is just sine 30 degree. So theta is equal to 30 degree. Sometimes a question looks very tough, but when you solve it, it just gets solved in a quick time. So here we end this chapter, and in the similar fashion you need to all the questions which are left. So do all the questions, get smarter, do it faster, and just crack the exam you want. All the best from our side. We just want to tell you one thing, that share this video as much as you can, and for sure you are going to rock in the exam. Thank you and take care.